you guys well. That
I'm a little bit upset with you, Frank, because I remember you phoned me about 3 days ago saying that you're about to write your speech, and I thought, brilliant, I'm going to follow him. 3 days preparation after I've been typing for the last 2 weeks. And then you come out with that. So you've made Emma cry, Steve's going to make her laugh, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to bore you for 5 minutes. But yeah, thank you, Frank, that was a great speech. Everybody should know, well, them who don't know, Frank's actually a pastor. Not many will know that he's also a prominent member of the mafia. And he'll be granting wishes on this. Godfather reference there. Well, I suppose first order of business is to thank you all for coming. I mean, you know, a lot of you have come a long way. From Wales, London, loads from London. Tell with her accent. She's come from Ireland, say it.
Northern Ireland.
Little Dixie. I think we should just spare a thought for them that's come from Barnsley. It's been a shock today finding that there's land after Sheffield. I've seen my mother running around all morning planting flags. Trying to declare this land hers. So that's my first toast. First toast, I mean, some people couldn't be here, and fair enough for whatever reason. Wipe your eyes, ma'am, and pick your drink up. So, this first toast is for friends and family, for you all for being here, and for them that couldn't. It's a shame that they couldn't. It's a long way to come.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, family. Cheers.
Now, don't put your glasses down yet and don't finish them too fast. I just want another quick toast to somebody filling up already. For somebody that couldn't be here, that we all wanted to be here. My Auntie Joan, I know she'd have loved it. She was really looking forward to it, and I know that she'd have been toasting with a glass of lager. And I'm not daft, I know we wouldn't have seen her for dust after all formalities are gone. She'd be in the back room with pups. Spending the day in there. I just want to toast to me, Auntie John.
Jill.
Oh God, checking that. Now I've teared you all up. So, okay. I'll need some prompting from my missus because I did spend a lot of time writing a speech, that went a joke. But it went on a laptop, we ain't got a printer, I'm not going to sit there with a laptop in front of me. Well, it's about this time in the groom's speech that the jokes about how Emma, being the bride, has arranged everything while me, being a man, has sat back and watched everything take shape. But I'm not going to lower my sense, some things don't need saying. I'm not going to try and get a cheap laugh. But I mean, of course, you know, if you're going to spend thousands of pounds and 18 months of planning on an event which lasts roughly 8 hours, who else but a woman are you going to get to see? But seriously, it's been a blinding doing, absolutely blinding, and the effort that you've put in has just been out of this world. And I know it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway, you've done a great job, babe. I'm going to toast that as well. Well done for organising it.
Emma.
Right. Next, I wrote a couple of lines in my speech a couple of days ago about Susan and what you've done, you know, to provide food. And then I saw what you actually did to provide food, and I felt like a couple of lines just did you an injustice. So I'm going to donate a kidney to you.
I appreciate that.
And I'll even give you one of my livers. But you can't have me out because your daughter's
He's good. He's very good.
what you've done, I weren't expecting it. I felt guilty between you, James, and my new nan-in-law.
It's grandmother, go to Nana and she'll thump you.
It's my wedding. Yeah, the effort you've gone to, I just did not expect it. I am shocked. You've made me so welcome in this family. And it's too late to come back. Frank's kind of showed your hand actually, because he said he liked me. That lay off a bit. I know I've got a little bit of leeway. So thank you so much for
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Next up, I'm going to have to thank bridesmaids because they've been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well,
Well,
that's what I want to thank them for, buggering off. Up until they saw that bouncy castle, they were golden. But I kind of envy them because, well,
we can go on it later. It is an adult bouncy castle.
It is an adult.
There's one. There's a bridesmaid.
Everybody on there.
Mia.
The bridesmaids and the groomsmen, James with his gauge.
Oh, is that
James, we got James.
Next up is my mother.
Oh God.
I've told her I scared her by telling her that she had to sing the mother-in-law's song. Which she refused to do. Yeah, she weren't going to come. Ma'am, I apologise for the last 18 months for the phoning up that we've done at all hours, fretting, me and Emma both, about every wedding decision has seemed to come down from advice laid out by you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. The pair of you have had a big pain on your hands, wheels too. Every time a decision's come up with sort of your advice. Today we are here. Although I must say, you know, I love how quickly you warmed to Emma. How you just took her into your heart so quickly. Even before you met her, you were asking when I was going to marry her, when I was going to move out. For me. So I've got to wonder about your motivations, but thanks. No, I never any offer at Emma come and live with us. You can always assume that I'm big on. Now I'm going to have to turn to my dad. Stand up, Dad. Mummy's kidding. He's had too much to drink, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I sat down there. You can't stand. What can I say about you, Dad? Everybody who I've talked to, who's met everybody stay last night, has come up and told me that you're such a funny person, such a character, and this has been a fantastic event to show you off. I've been proud to show you off. Right, who's left? Who don't feel thanked? Shirley.
I'm alright.
I didn't forget about you, love. I want to thank you for everything you've done. You've been brilliant. You've kept Emma out with her when she's been stressed on this bleeding wedding. I want to thank you for keeping our kids in line. And thank you in advance for them kids to eat. Thank you, Shirley. You've been absolutely brilliant. You've been Emma's rock when I've been a blubbering idiot, which is often, as you can tell from actual wedding. I suppose I should thank Emma. Yeah. It's not often that somebody gets to marry the best friend. And when Steve turned me down... But luckily, somehow, God knows how, I found you. And although we had a bizarre start that neither of us can remember. That's entirely true. Neither of us can remember meeting. We just happened to find that we knew each other. Last thing I remember about us first meeting was leaving my drink unattended with you.
Likewise.
Maybe we could have both saved a bit of money. But I've ended up, we started off so strong. We defined whirlwind romance. We defined the term. It was like every day were addressed to us. We spent every second together that we could, which ain't good when you're self-employed. Which